Hello, collective. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. Come and get these messages that Spirit wants y'all to know. I am here to bring y'all messages. I hope you guys are having a good week, collective. So let's start. Spirit, protect me and the collective as I do their readings from any harm. And let it go back to the person that sent it. Let the collective get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen and amen. Hold on, collective. I'm just shuffling my cards. See what's coming in for you guys. We have for the goddess. So someone here is a goddess, and it has something to do with that her. We also have here nurturing. So a goddess here could be nurturing her or something like that as well. Her, okay. Alright, let's see what's coming in for you guys. It's coming in for my collective, her spirit. So we have her journey. So this has something to do with journey. It has something to do with journey, and it has something to do with freedom, and it has something to do with action, and it has something to do with numbers. It has something to do with water signs, so y'all can be getting some type of truth. And it got something to do with the apple or temptation. And it got something to do with celebrations and opportunities. Okay. So it has something to do with journey here and freedom. So it has something to do with freedom here, and it has something to do with taking action. It has something to do with numbers. Okay. So we have journey here. It connects to choices and independence here. We have her Scorpio energy, the energy, Scorpio energy here. And it has something to do with Scorpio energy here. It has something to do with the energies is intense and mastering, thoughtfulness as well as charming, as also sensitive and possessive. We also have here the moon. And we also have her the unconscious and sensitive and inner emotions here. Okay. What else coming in? We have her let your inner hero out, as well as the moon in Leo, the hero. It has something to do with the goddess within, and it has something to do with the spiritual center of quietness here. So it has something to do with the goddess within, and it has something to do with the goddess within, but as well as the spiritual and center. It has something to do with sixth house her. The work, health, as well as the areas of your life is connected to sixth house, and it got something to do with the areas in your life. It has something to do with a goddess her and somebody route. It got something to do with work towards your goals, as well as the sun and Capricorn energy status. So it has something to do with status her, and it has something to do with bringing peace into a love in your relationships. Got something to do with moon in Libran love. So love cares about status her. because it got something to do with wounds. Following your dreams, the moon in Pisces, wounds. And it has something to do with that here. Don't worry, God, to go through a transformation here. And it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with celebration. Love only care about status, sir. They only care about status, love. I only care about the status. That's why we have to be into ourselves, her, with 6th house, her, and it has something to do with that, her. We have to be to ourselves. It has something to do with that, her, and 6th house in our route. What else coming in for my collective, her? So I could be acting like they a hero while somebody here could be on their journey. It has something to do with the mirror pool. It says deep black waters reveal only the unrevealed self. And it has something to do with that here. The unrevealed self. And it has something to do with breathing out as well as receiving and releasing as well as the scared pool. So it has something to do with that as well here. Why is the moon here? We have here the sun. It says, the scared sun, your power is warm and sun and not a breeze. The sun. And it has something to do with that here with the throat chakra here. So we should be using our throat chakra here. What is seen, we should be using our throat chakra here. Because it has something to do with the silent bell. It has something to do with the noise of truth as well as the peace above thoughts. The silence bell. And it has something to do with the unspoken bridge. It says truth moves upward and every words begin with light. Okay. That's how we get our alchemist whisper crown. And it has something to do with listening to the sounds of the vowel language above thoughts. That's how we get our crown, our alchemist crown. And it has something to do with that here, with the silent bells of resolve. But it has something to do with the unspoken bridge. It's connected to our throat chakra here. Big time here. We should be talking about our journey. It's connected to our journey here. It has something to do with our journey. The journey we have went down with the sun. Our journey. We should be telling the world. And it has something to do with that here. So we can teach others. And this has something to do with that here. We have here the clock of resentment. And we also have resentment can be a clock of identity and resolve it. We also have here the clock of deception. And it has something to do with deception is offer a clock of kindness, uncovering the true intentions behind their actions. Give me one on honor. Let your inner hero. We have for unspoken words. Silence can be speaking volumes. It has something to do with that. It has something to do with discovering the unspoken words that affects your relationships. And it's connected to that. Unspoken words. It has something to do with the revealed grudge. Grudge can be revealed in forgiveness and them to heal a relationship. Somebody here is holding a grudge. And it has something to do with the secrets of doubts. Doubts are often a secret. It says her addressing them and also gaining confidence and also clarity. Secrets of doubts. It has something to do with hidden mistrust. And it has something to do with mistrust has been hidden in friendships. Uncover it and build your bonds. And it has something to do with that her. So someone could be holding a grudge, just connected to grudges. Reveal grudge. What's coming in for my collective spirit? We have here divine unions. So this is connected to the divine unions. It has something to do with using your wings of empath to bring love and harmony. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the scare of love. Past trauma leaves scars. Take time to heal yourself. So it has something to do with that her. So it has something to do with divine unions. Give me one on this bird. It has something to do with something is a bad timing here. And it got something to do with something is a bad timing with lust. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with too little, too late. Take not ready. Love again. And it has something to do with that here. So something is a bad timing because it has something to do with lust, greedy. So someone here is lustful and they greedy. It has something to do with living and learning. So it has something to do with living and learning here with lust. Because it has something to do with enlightenment of the truth. Somebody here is enlightenment of the truth here, and it has something to do with the love of disgrace. So something is a love of disgrace here, and somebody here is enlightened of the truth. It has something to do with that here, and it has something to do with someone here is wearing a mask while somebody else here know they wearing a mask. And it has something to do with that here. And this person could be living and learning here, but it got something to do with this person only care about lust. This person need to live and learn about lust because it has something to do with doing the work, and it has something to do with believing in wisdom. It says love is a choice you make every day. So choose wisely in doing the work. Because it got something to do with somebody here only want to control something here. And they only want to control of being a gold digger here. They want to control a gold digger. This person only want to control a gold digger. It has something to do with that here. That's why somebody here is penny pinching her with this devoted and bloom. It says nurturing and both bloom and also thistle. So they want people to go through thistles her and be penny pinching her for a gold digger. And it has something to do with that her. Somebody here is negative, and it has something to do with that her. Let the dark clouds above into the darkness of their mood. And it has something to do with that her. And this person bring negativity for big breaks. Be aware what y'all dealing with her. Okay. So that's what it has something to do with her. Yep. Anything else? Why the unspoken words, her spirit? We have her. Yeah. It has something to do with beloved of wisdom. Love is a choice you make every day. A choice of ways. Something is too late with this wise person. Somebody is too wise with this unspoken words. They too wise. It has something to do with that. And they know somebody here a gold digger. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with that her. That's why something is bad timing. Because it got something to do with that her. Yeah. Something bad timing her. Yeah. Because somebody here is wise on what somebody doing her with the sun. They're wise, whoever this is. They're wise on this person. And it got something to do with her. And it got something to do with. That's why somebody here ain't speaking her with the sun. Because they can see the power of warmness and also the scare of breeze. They can see them. And it has something to do with that her. That's why it has something to do with that. Like somebody here is on their journey while another person are acting like they a hero. Like I was telling you. And it has something to do with that her. That's why it's bad timing, because they can see this person. This person that's on their journey. And it has something to do with when you're on your journey, you can see bad people. You can see what they about when you're on your journey. And it has something to do with that her. We have her, the witch is bad, seeking solitude. Somebody here is seeking solitude. And it has something to do with seasons of the witches. It has something to do with honoring your cycles. What's coming in? We have for the poison thistle of low vibe. Somebody here is low vibe here. And it has something to do with entering into your own right risk. Pause. You see how this person can see this person in a space. This low vibe person. That's how you can find people when you high vibe and you have a high vibe energy and you in the 50 dimension. You can see people that's in your energy. And it has something to do with that with the circles of rising your vibration. Somebody here need to rise their vibration. There's 3 women here that needs to rise their vibration. Because it's one woman here can see them. And they can see them that they low vibe. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with spirit. I told you. Respect spirit. This person is connected to spirit. This person right here. It has something to do with that her. Because it has something to do with spirit. Respect spirit. And it has something to do with freedom. They all up in spirit and they act like they freedom her. But it got something to do with someone her have they eye on you. Somebody here is watching them. Because this person is connected to spirit. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. Somebody here can see them. Told you that. These low vibe people here need to respect spirit. Yeah, because they come in somebody's space. And this person can see them. I told you that. It got something to do with low vibe her and respect spirit. Yeah, so I ain't playing around here, man. They want to come in somebody's space that's connected to spirit. And it got something to do with that. They playing with a goddess. They playing with a goddess that's on their journey. They playing with a goddess that's on their journey here that take action with unrevealed self. Reveal self, yeah. I'm out here everybody around her. Yeah, got something to do with that her. They up in somebody else's space and they can see them. Yeah. This person right here, this person read a whole bunch of books too. Whoever this is that they thought they was gonna come in this person's space, and it's like 3 women doing this. Yeah. It got something to do with driven to temptation. Somebody here trying to driven somebody to temptation. But it has something to do with that her. But this clown is the one that's driven to temptation. Give me one on this low vibe. got something with somebody here with a false twin flame. I told you that. They with a false twin flame here. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with the king of spirit. Got to gain the clarity. This king of spirit, they gain the clarity. This person long distance too. They try to clean up something here to this person that's long distance here. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with a twin sibling. It got something to do with somebody here mirroring another person. And it got something to do with that here. They try to mirror them for temptation. And it has something to do with that here. They out here got evidence on them. I told you somebody here is off the grid. They a hermits. And they be off the grid. And it got something to do with that here. Yeah. But they can see this person in their energy. 3 or 4 women. Yeah. These women that's with a false twin flame. Got something to do with that here. Got something to do with neglect and abandonment. They neglected. They thought they neglected and abandoned this person, but it got something to do with this person that's connected to spirit. They neglected and abandoned. They thought they neglected and abandoned this person, but this person is connected to spirit. It has something to do with that hurt. It has something to do with dark depression. It got something to do with this person going through dark depression here in a maze. Because it got something to do with this person messing with somebody here that's an energy vampire here that be lying with other males or with this deception. This person an energy vampire here. And somebody here is a liar and deceptive her. And somebody here know the game that they playing. This lonely one that's intelligent know the game that they playing. Yeah. Because it got something to do with that here. Yeah. It got something to do with her. It got something to do with somebody here need to neglect and abandon. They false twin flame for the neglect and abandon them. They false twin flame for the neglect and abandon them. And it got something to do with that here. Because they didn't want to respect spirit. Whoever this is. They didn't want to respect spirit, man. It got something to do with that here. They neglected and abandoned spirit. That's why they with a false twin flame. And in low vibe energy. Yeah, somebody here played around here. Yeah, played around here. Whoever this is. You got something to do with that. You got something to do with the hermit. Somebody is the hermit. Virgo energy. I told you that. Somebody read a whole bunch of books here. You got something to do with that. And it got something to do with the 3 of Wands. This person got foresight. Yeah. Somebody here played around. I forgot to give y'all these. Got to give y'all these, man. Sorry. Yup, that's what it got something to do with her. We have her. Real is rare, fake is everywhere. Real is rare, fake is everywhere. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with envy. It's her desires to have a quality of possessions and belonging to someone else. Somebody envious of what somebody got in their possessions, whoever this is. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with focusing on the past. Somebody here focusing on the past. But it got something to do with I am praying for you. Somebody here be praying for people that's in the past. I told you. Yeah. Here playing around. Somebody here is a smart man and a smart woman. They a smart man and a smart woman here. They got something to do with that here. And they have something to do with someone here in your circle is trying to set you up. So someone in somebody's circle here is trying to set them up. And they have something to do with that here. It got something to do with friends. It has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with 222. Finding balance, reminding of karma. Have faith in the universe. 222. It has something to do with somebody here. It's high vibe. They have vibe per high vibe person energy that feels good, light, and also. And it got something to do with that here. It got something to do with going to bed. Somebody here could be going to bed. It has something to do with that here. It got something to do with the great law. Whatever you put into the universe will come back to us. And it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with one of the greatest prisons. It says one of the greatest prison people live in is fear of what others think of them. So somebody here is in prison of what somebody think of them. They got something to do with that here. It says if you focus, have a gratitude. If you're focusing, have gratitude for what you have, you will feel. It says you will be feeling rich, and you will be feeling rich and willingly. Yeah, with abundance and attraction. They have something to do with that here. It has something to do with I am a lawyer. Somebody here, a lawyer here. Yeah, got something to do with that. They could be a lawyer here or something. It says where there is change, this is happening. It has something to do with that here. It has something to do with speak without assistance. It has something to do with fake account here. Somebody here on a fake account. Yeah, it has something to do with that here. Somebody could be getting a lawyer or something as well here or something like that. We had a two of, I already showed you about the hermit. Yeah. We have her the Ace of Pentacles. So I hear about they bread, whoever this is. They got something with the Four of Pentacles her and the Ten of Wands. So I hear hold back their possessions her, and they hold back from carrying somebody's burdens. Whoever this is. Got something to do with the Magician, Gemini energy here. And they have something to do with somebody could be manifesting her. Yeah. They have something to do with that here. So I heard don't carry people burdens. Yeah. Got something to do with that here. Got something to do with the Fool, Aquarius energy here. Somebody could be traveling here. They just be about their bread. Yeah, whoever this is. You got something to do with the world. I told you about her traveling her with the Six of Wands. It's supposed to be in the Six of Wands with the world. It got something to do with that here. But somebody here finna be Ten of Swords in her. It got something to do with that here. Somebody here thought they were going to Ten of Swords this person. This person walked away. Yeah. Because it's supposed to see somebody here in their energy. Yeah. That's something to do with that here. It got something to do with friendships. That's a friendships here. Yeah, they got something to do with that here. They got something to do with the Two of Cups here. Two of Cups and friendships for to get towels. Because it got something to do with this King of Pentacles here. It got something to do with that here. Yeah. Friendships and relationships for to get towels here. Yeah. Because it got something to do with the Page of Pentacles here. Somebody could be going out with their friends or something like that here. Acting like they want to learn some type of investment or something like that as well. But it has something to do with the Five of Wands, and it has something to do with the Two of Wands. So it has something to do with somebody here want to put somebody here in competition. This is what they was planning. But if you put that 5, that's a 6 to 7. Somebody here blocked. They ain't going to be able to play with this Page of Wands. You're going to be able to play with this person. Somebody played around here. Yeah, they played around here, whoever this is. Somebody came in, a whole bunch of people trying to come in this person's circle. It got something to do with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody here is out into the Five of Pentacles, sir. Yeah. They have something to do with that here. They in the Five of Pentacles, sir. And they have something to do with the High Priestess Pisces energy. Told these High Priestesses going to be in the Five of Pentacles, man. Give me one on the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you got something to do with the Knight of Pentacles. This is what's coming in slow. Somebody getting juggled her. Yeah. Got something to do with somebody who only care about they self her with this Nine of Cups. This is their plans. And they got something to do with that here. Got something to do with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. And they got something to do with that here. Yeah. It could be a Taurus her. And got something to do with a King of Swords. It's a King of Swords and a Taurus. Somebody who could be with. It got something to do with the Ten of Pentacles her. Yeah. Somebody getting juggled though. Because it got something to do with the Ace of Cups, water energy here. And it got something to do with the Knight of Cups, and it got something to do with the Fool, Aquarius energy, as well as Aries energy here. It got something to do with somebody could be the Nine of Pentacles. And it got something to do with that here. It got something to do with it. But this Nine of Pentacles here is in the Six of Wands. Give me one on the Three of Cups. Yeah, so do with the Five of Cups here. Somebody here could be sad about their friends with this Five of Cups here. Yeah. This is what somebody did in the past, or they want somebody here to be sad in the past, or this is somebody's friends. Want them to be sad in the past. It got something to do with the Emperor here, and it got something to do with the Knight of Swords. Something coming real quick, got something to do with Aries energy here, and got something to do with somebody could be around the air sign, but it got something to do with somebody could be heartbroken here. This earth sign could be heartbroken. Yeah. And they got something to do with that here, and it's probably going to be in their head. Because they could be trying to do this to a Leo as well. Give me one on the Page of Pentacles. It got something to do with the Queen of Cups. It's got something to do with the Queen of Cups here for to be sad. And it's connected to their friends. It got something to do with the Ace of Pentacles. And got something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles only wants some type of money. And this is what this Queen of Pentacles was sowing her seeds into by trying to give to this water sign. It's a Queen of Swords trying to give to a water sign her. And it got something to do with that. Her, this is what she's sowing her seeds into. This Empress her, and it got something to do with Empress her. Empress and Empresses her is giving. But that's something to do with this Empress and Empresses her. It's for the, what's for to come to them, and it's they for to be Three of Swords her. These Empress and Empresses for to be Three of Swords her. And it's gonna be put to rest because it's got something to do with they for to be in their head her with the sun. Yeah. Yep. I heard everybody around her. Somebody heard try to act coming in, act like they love somebody her. They try to act like they love somebody her. But they want somebody here to start something new her. It's like they want somebody here to give them money with this Ace of Pentacles. They got something to do with that her. And then how something to do with they want them to give them money her. This what's coming in, and it got something to do with the Ace of Cups. But it has something to do with somebody her. It's going to be sad, and they want this water sign to be sad. And if somebody friends want to do this by acting like they the Page of Pentacles and want to learn something or learn some type of investment with money. And this is somebody friends that's doing this to a Queen of Cups. And they want this Queen of Cups to be sad. And it has something to do with that her. This is what they thought they was doing. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. Yep. We have her, somebody who is a narcissistic. They love bombing and one-sided her. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with somebody who need to take their mask off their face. It has something to do with secret of Mars. Somebody here got a secret of Mars. It has something to do with that. My baby, and somebody could be at that's my baby, and they could be at peace. But somebody heard this male think that they got to break through her with their fake friends. I told you that. And they got something to do with they two-faced to her. And it's probably saying it's two-faced to her. It got something to do with memories her and returning. But it got something to do with memories. Somebody who returned her and had memories to a narcissistic. Somebody who's a narcissistic. They give you one-sided love. And it got something to do with her. Somebody here for to be sad, broken, and feeling alone her. Because it's finna be crooked for somebody here. Because somebody here with this moon cord, they finna go through the dark night of the soul. Whoever this is. Like, act like they somebody's secret of Mars. But it has something to do with somebody here finna go through a change with these secret of Mars. Yeah. Because it got something to do with somebody here is the Phoenix. They thought they could throw this Phoenix out into the trash can here. This Phoenix. But it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here could be acting like they somebody's secret of Mars. To this person that want to steal their identity, or somebody here want to steal somebody's identity. That's the secret here. They got something to do with that here. These single people got secrets. They got something to do with that here, but they finna be sad because it's finna be silence for them. Somebody got memories before this narcissistic her, and they thought that they had a breakthrough. Yeah, so I heard crazy. Yeah, something to do with that here. Got something to do with somebody here closed off and guarded towards somebody here. Yeah, that's why it's going to be a change. Because it got something to do with somebody here thought that they can trust somebody here for a booty call. It got something to do with that here. Somebody here, it got something to do with these Knight of Cups here be a chatting people and stuff like that with this love. And it got something to do with that here. It got something to do with the past, and it got something to do with the Ace of Wands. And it got something to do with the past. This is what they did to the past. And they did this to these phoenixes here. And they rejected these phoenixes, and they got something to do with that here. Now they got memories of these phoenixes. It got something to do with that here. It got something to do with they getting juggled. Somebody here is closed off and they juggling this water sign. That's got something to do with somebody here. They spiritual. We got something they want to travel to this person that's spiritual. But it has something to do with that. They in regret and a mistake about what they did to their own soulmate. And it has something to do with that. They want to build with somebody here that got a third eye that's a phoenix. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with they want to build with this person, but they threw this person. I told you they want to build with this phoenix because it got something to do with they threw this person out into the trash can in the past. It has something to do with that. They rejected this person with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with they want to enchant this person. Never again. And it got something to do with these Knight of Cups here. They thought that they could charm somebody here. Yeah, and it got something to do with they thought they can have a booty call with them. But this person is a narcissistic here. That's why this narcissistic is sad, broken, and feeling alone here because it's crooked for them. Because these fire signs ain't talking to them no more for what they did to them. Yeah. And these fire signs was their true love. But they sat around and backstabbed them and stuff like that. Yeah, this real facts. It got something to do with that, and it got something to do with these fire signs and water energy as well. But they thought they was going to do this to these fire signs again. Nah, they got something to do with that. But now they doing this to water signs. But it got something to do with that. But it got something to do with, they acting like they somebody's secret admirer her, but they finna go through a change with that secret admirers because it got something to do with somebody here closed off her. Because it got something to do with her. Because they thought they was going to juggle this water sign. Yeah, they want to juggle this water sign now. And they got something to do with that here. And they want to do this to water signs. Yeah, they want these water signs to be sad. And they got something to do with that here. This is what they want to do to water signs. Yeah. It's real facts. They did that to fire signs in the past. Yeah, they did it to fire signs in the past. But they can't do it to fire signs no more in the past. You see, they can't do it to fire signs with the past because fire signs is with spirit. They neglected and abandoned fire signs, but fire signs is with spirit, and fire signs got a third eye. Spirit gave fire signs a third eye here because they neglected them and abandoned them and treated them like they were nothing here. And they have something to do with their. Now fire signs know when they in their energy, and now fire signs know when they fake and phony and everything else. They thought they gonna get away with what they did? No. And now they want to try to do this to water signs. And it has something to do with their collective. Yeah, they want to do this to water signs now. Yeah. They do that water signs ain't going for that crap though. And if they do that to a water sign gonna still rose from the ashes as well. Water signs is connected to Osura. It's the goddess in water. And you play with them, she gonna come for you. Got something to do with her. Somebody gonna be in fur. Told you. And somebody heard. Want somebody here to live in denial of what they did to them. Yeah, I said do it there. I told you that. They want them to live in denial of what they did to them. Now they infer. Yeah. Because it got something to do with that. Because they try to manifest them. They try to manifest this person. It got something to do with that. But it got something to do with options here and forgiveness. So it has something to do with that here. It's like they want options. Somebody got options here and now they want forgiveness. But now somebody here in regret for doing what they did. They regret. And they regret for what they did to their twin flame. Yeah. Because their twin flame take the high road. And it got something to do with that. I told you they infer. Yeah. And they infer her because they want somebody here to live in denial what they did to them. And they trying to manifest this person. This person ain't finna mess with them. They ain't no good. Two-faced it. Fake and phony. And they got something to do with their hair. These fire signs is too wise now. These wise signs read a whole bunch of books. And they thought they gonna come in these fire signs energy. Nah. You got to respect spirit. You got something to do with the Page of Cups. Yeah. Then you got something to do with Two of Pentacles or in the Three of Swords. Somebody here wanted to juggle somebody in their Three of Swords. Somebody left somebody here out into the Five of Pentacles because they a snake. It got something to do with the devil. Somebody here's the devil here with this Joker. Yeah, got something to do with that. It got something to do with Ten of Cups here. It got something to do with the Nine of Cups. Somebody here's fulfilled and they read a whole bunch of books here. And this person walk away. Yeah, this person know what they're about. Give me one on this. Got something to do with the Nine of Wands. I told you, somebody here standing their ground. They the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Got something to do with there because they know somebody here the devil. Got something to do with there. Got something to do with the Ace of Swords. It got something to do with the King of Wands. Somebody will know the truth about these King of Wands too. And these King of Wands are the devil too. And they got something to do with that here. You know why they know? Because it got something to do with somebody here can see them. They can see the devil. What they did to this fire signs. I told you what they did to these fire signs. These fire signs study the devil. Because they got a third eye. These fire signs. God gave them a third eye. For what they did to them. Yeah. They can see the devil. Yeah. They got something to do with that. Right, play the ride. They play the ride here, collector. Yeah. They play the ride here. I told somebody act like they a victim. Didn't I tell you that? They act like they a victim. Got something to do with there. And they got something to do with, but somebody heard practical. What's coming in? So I told you got something to do with somebody's soulmate. Now they infer about their soulmate here. Yeah. Because it got something to do with that her. Because somebody heard did a whole pack did this to their soulmate. A whole pack did this. Somebody had a pack of friends that did this to these fire signs. They had a whole pack of friends that backstabbed these fire signs. And it had something to do with that her. When these fire signs was in gratitude and helping them. Yeah, it got something to do with that her. Yeah. They play around here. I told you that. Got something to do with acceptance. This person by themselves. Spirit is with this person. Yeah. They soulmate can see spirits that's not around. That unseen spirits. Got something to do with that here. They sitting around here gossiping her, but this person be praying for them, and this person forgive. Yeah. Because it got something to do with that here, and it got something to do with faith. This person connected to spirit. And it got something to do with there. They try to manifest this person, but this person's connected to spirit. It got something to do with creation. It got something to do with destiny. Somebody try to create something here, and something is destined. But what is dark and what is light. And this person is practical. Hey. This person discover who they is too. This fire signs, they discover who they was. Spirit helped them. It got something to do with that here. Now they want to gossip about them. Yeah, it sound good. Sound real good. That's why they praying for him. You heard me? They praying for him, man. They need prayer. Yeah. They did dirty to their own soulmate, man. Got something to do with accepting your destiny. Somebody here accepted their destiny. Yeah. Got something to do with that here. And that has something to do with fear. This person, I told you, fire signs, they had no fear. They took that step. And it got something to do with that, but they backstabbed them. Yeah. For a gold digger. Got something to do with let go of what could have been. Somebody let go of what could have been. Now this person thinking about this person. See how they looking at this person pictures and thinking about what they did to this fire sign? Because it got something to do with that. It got something to do with a karmic release. Yeah. It got something to do with that. But it got something to do with this person let go. It says honoring your growth. This person let go because this person knew they was a karmic. I told you this person elevate their spirits too. Ooh, they play with the wrong one. They play with the wrong one. I told you. Y'all take care. Bye.